If you've gone through a divorce or a big life change and you're ready to rebuild your financial confidence, but the idea of buying again feels overwhelming, I get it. I've been there. My name's Nancy, and I've helped dozens of clients just like you turn frustration and uncertainty into calm, confident home ownership, even when they thought they weren't ready. Like my client, who was living with her ex until she could get back on her feet. Today, she owns her own place and calls it her sanctuary. Or another client who used down payment assistance, bought a small condo, and 3 years later had a solid down payment for her next home. It's possible, and I'll show you how. I know how scary it feels to start over. When I was divorced, I was raising my son alone, and I had to go visit food banks a few times in order to pay rent. I didn't have confidence or clarity, but I knew I wanted control over my future. Years later, I bought my own home and then another one. I built equity, confidence, and stability. And now I teach others how to do the same thing, one empowered decision at a time. Many of my clients are high-achieving professionals who've weathered a major life storm. They have worked hard to rebuild and maybe even rented for a while, but they hate paying someone else's mortgage. They want stability, ownership, and wealth again. But between 50-hour work weeks and confusing advice online, it's hard to know who to trust or where to start. It can feel like you're out at sea after a storm trying to steer towards calmer waters without a compass. But this too shall pass when you have a guide who's been there before. The problem is, there's so much bad advice out there. People will tell you that down payment assistance is too expensive. But the truth is, the cost of waiting is far greater. That first home builds confidence and control that you've been craving. Others will say, wait until you can buy your dream home. But renting is never the dream, it's a dead end. That first home is your training wheels, how you learn, grow, and build wealth. And the classic line, homes are too expensive. In Phoenix and across the country, prices have gone up during nearly every recession. Remember the appreciation that happened during COVID? Oh. The question isn't, can I afford to buy? It's, can I afford not to? Following outdated advice is like using an old GPS. The roads have changed. You need someone who knows the current map. That's exactly why I created the Advocate Advantage system, a 3-phase framework that guides you through every step of the process with clarity, confidence, and care. Phase 1, connection. Before we ever look at homes, I focus on trust. You'll go through a simple pre-consult and consult system that gives you full clarity on the process and connects you with trusted vendors so you can research on your own time. Phase 2, confidence. Once we're in escrow, I make sure that you know exactly what's happening every step. You'll get emails and videos and a worksheet that explains each phase and your options before decisions are made. No surprises and no pressure. Phase 3, closing. My commitment doesn't end when you get the keys. You'll receive ongoing check-ins, invitations to client appreciation events, and continued support whenever you need a vendor, advice, or home updates. I'm not just your realtor. I'm your dedicated home advocate. This system has helped my clients move from fear to freedom, from living with an ex to owning a peaceful home again. Because when you feel empowered, you make great decisions, and that confidence spills over into every part of your life. My mission is to help home buyers who feel anxious about the process, but who value their financial future and crave open communication, achieve confidence, stress-free homeownership. I believe every client deserves honesty and integrity from their realtor, so they make the decisions without confusion or pressure. I've been in those moments where I'm not sure if the person in front of you truly has your best interest at heart. That's why integrity isn't just a value for me, it's my promise. If you're ready to stop building someone else's equity and start building your own, download my free expectations catalog called The Buyer's Experience Simplified with Nancy. Just enter your name and email to get your flipbook instantly. Inside, you'll see what to expect at every step of the journey, my personal values, and how I'll support you from day one. Once you download it, you'll get a link to schedule a 15-minute call with me. No pressure, just clarity. I'm Nancy Wittenberg with Coldwell Banker Realty, your dedicated home advocate. Now, let's start your journey towards confident, empowered home ownership today.